the shooting guard position.
Welcome and good evening. Now look at Memphis's starting group. We've got Wells, Ty Jerome out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Zach Edey. And it's Hendricks in at the four-man position. And for the Warriors, we've got Stephen Curry. He's out there with Chris Dunn. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Butler. And it's Santos in at the four. And with another season just getting underway, Tim, what kind...
Substitution.
Is not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages. But they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's MP. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Spencer. Pass to Jackson. Teardrop shot. The shot, no good. Golden State's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got his second bucket.
Well, he just outworked everybody there. Give him credit. He deserved to be rewarded for that effort.
Pass to Jackson. To end the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A moment here to see some stats for Jimmy Butler. Coming off a terrific season, put up about 21 points, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
Yeah, it's all about great energy, and he brings that part to the game. His teammates feed off of that.
Here's Podziemski. Still yet to score. Here's MP. And it's Coward with the rebound.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Spencer, good on the triple.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, that's a little easier to do out on the perimeter.
Now here's Butler. His last outing, he had 24 points. Podziemski's shot is good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Williams. Here's Coward. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Podziemski with it. With 2 seconds left, and it's good on the way in. Podziemski's got 5.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And we talk about winning games at the margins all the time. That's exactly what they're doing because they are throwing bodies on the offensive glass.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. We've got Zach Edey. Ty Jerome out there with Jalen Wells. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. And so it's Memphis with it after the made shot from MP. At the top of the key, Wells. The shot. Warriors with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced up.
Yeah, sometimes you just have a team's number. That was certainly the case last year. Let's see if anything has changed.
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Trailblazers was a man on a mission. He tallied 21 points, and he did his work from both the floor and the free throw line. It turned out to be just the night he needed to break out of his funk. Guys, back to you.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Count that one.
On the offensive end, Curry, both prolific and efficient.
Curry against Jerome. Here's Hendricks. He has 5. Count that one. Hendricks has got 7.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
So it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where...
That's the end of the second quarter with the score. Your Warriors, 51. The Grizzlies, 41.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Checked in for the Warriors. And the Grizzlies making a change here. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Stephen Curry's out there with MP. And there's Porzingis. Then it's Butler. And it's Santos in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
So the value of having a 7-footer with that kind of range. Porzingis spacing the floor for them.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Jim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Hendricks. Connects from three-point range. Hendricks has got 12.
And now that's 1 3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Now Edey hasn't made one yet. 6 to shoot. Jerome. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Curry.
2 minutes remaining.
Porzingis passes to MP. Shoots over Jerome. And the Warriors take on 2 more.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And that one is good from Jerome.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponents.
Pass to Jerome. Here's Edey. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. 5 points in the game.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
It's sent back by Edey. Count that bucket. And the Warriors lead by 16.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Jerome against Curry. Jerome with it. Curry with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's to Porzingis. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Porzingis has got 11 points in the quarter.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out. Here's Jerome for 3. A
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. They'll make it tough to come back. Warriors ahead, up by... And let's go to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
And he...
Substitution
making some changes here. Tim, these days, things are changing for modern NBA big men.
Well, there is no doubt when I played, every team had 4 or 5 legitimate post players, and the ball went in to the low post regularly throughout the game. I think now the difference is you have to have versatility in your game. Teams are looking for bigs that can shoot it, handle it, and facilitate.
Valuable pieces for sure. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Zach Edey out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Ty Jerome. And it's Coward in at the 2-guard spot.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Porzingis.
And no doubt, he was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Pass to Edey. Here's Coward. And there's the drive. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Pass to Neal. 6 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Now Jerome. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Tim.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. 30K on my riches for hard times. These just mad cause they in my archives. Jordan came back, so if you play then you lay right there by your own kind. Tell him run this back like so-so. Got this rap here in the chokehold. Did a show out in Austin. Shout out to Bobo. Moved out the trenches, now look how we live. Tell my BM to furnish the crib. Walk out the mall with some shoes for the kids. Deposit a check, my bank full of M's. Paid on my rent, now I'm up for the year. The view look crazy from here. What I paid for some dogs could have bought me veneers. Texas piece on my neck could have bought your career. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me.
Here at 2K, we take pride in creating the authentic WNBA experience. Fans can get to know the players in the WNBA and perform as them on the court. So what does that mean to you to see how far it's come in NBA 2K?
I've gotten a lot of messages like in the last few years about players that have like played with me, or like people that have played with me as a player. And I'm like, really? Like, what does that even look like? I've like, how is my shooting percentage? Because I feel like I didn't shoot well in the WNBA, you know? It's incredible, and I think.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment.
Stephen Curry.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers with Greg Anthony and the Clippers starting five. They've got Darius Garland. Harris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Isaiah. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games are coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
Here's MP and the layup ball.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Leonard, no luck. Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Harris. That one falls.
Defense comes at Harris hard inside, but he is physical right back. If you hit first, it hurts less.
And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Pass to Conan Niederhauser. Back to Garland. Here's Conan Niederhauser. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Here's MP. The Clippers grab the miss.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Curry against Garland. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That's what this coaching staff has encouraged Leonard to do. They want him in attack mode.
MP inside. Covered by Joe. No good on the shot in close from MP. Here's Garland. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Curry.
Dominant play by Kristaps down in the paint, mixing it up with the defense.
Garland with it. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Harris. And Santos pulls it down. Down low, Porzingis kicks to Curry. Now, here's MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Warriors shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2, number.
And both free throws good for MP. With 1 on the clock, that one no good. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Warriors ahead, up by 1. And the second quarter will be on. And
substitution on the court.
The new 5 on the floor. And then for the Clippers, Harris is checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Isaiah Joe comes in for Jones. And it's Garland in for Porter. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Porzingis. Stephen Curry's out there with MP. And it's Santos in at the 4. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Here's Santos. The teardrop falls in. Santos has got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. MP in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
To the left wing. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Driving to the basket. And it's good. 2 points.
Tough to contain. Garland with one of the quicker first steps in this league.
Curry passes to Santos. Here's Richard. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 7.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Kicks it out to MP. Unloads from 13. Unable to get that one. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors.
Your Warriors, 48, Los Angeles, 43.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were to. Clippers going with a whole new group out there. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is out there with Derek Jones. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Miller, and it's Porter in at the line.
There's the all-around game of Butler. A nice assist to cash in on that possession.
Mathurin passes to Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ. What about players who don't have that, but are immensely talented?
Well, they still have to grow their IQ, and that can take time because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Clippers trail by 10. The kick out to Porter. Traps in the tray. Porter's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Majemski on the wing. Started by Porter, and he gets the bucket.
That was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Makes it off the glass. Porter's got 14.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
The drive by MP.